Okay, so the Eagles have traded up with Dallas. I don't know what we gave up for that pick yet. I hope it wasn't too much. Can someone in chat tell me what we gave up? Pick 12 and a third rounder to move up. We got the timer right now. You won't see it. It has to be DeVonta Smith. We had to have done that deal. Paid a third round pick to give the second big middle finger to the New York Giants so the Giants don't get DeVonta Smith. Right? The first big one was throwing Nate Sudfeld in week 17 and having them cost the Giants any chance of making the playoffs. Second one will be leapfrogging him to get a guy that, you know, I had Jalen Waddle over him, but at no point during this draft process was I do not want DeVonta Smith on the Eagles. He is he would be the best wide receiver. Like I was comparing earlier in chat. He's the best wide receiver we had since probably Super Bowl season Alshon. And then if you go back from that, these, you know, D-Jax, prime Deshaun Jackson, I mean, that's like comparing apples and oranges, different style wide receivers. But in terms of talent, right? Like, it has been like a decade. Like, if we could just throw the anomaly of the 1 year, right, with Alshon Jeffrey. DeVonta Smith is the most talented Philadelphia Eagle from a talent standpoint. I don't know all the injuries, if the size has got to hold up, but he's going to be the most talented Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver since T.O. And that's kind of a slight on the franchise because we just haven't had a great line of wide receivers, but I think there's an argument to be said what DeVonta Smith brings. He offers more than Deshaun Jackson. He's better prospect than probably Jeremy Maclin. Offers more than Alshon Jeffrey, and definitely offers more than what we saw to Jalen Reagor last year. So Philadelphia is bleeding the clock down. And as you can see, I've only talked about DeVonta Smith because there's no other way that this selection is anybody other than DeVonta Smith. If Philadelphia has traded up to 10 to get Justin Fields, Philadelphia has traded up to 10 to get Rashawn Slater, Philadelphia has traded up to 10. I don't even know who else they could have, they could. This pick just needs to happen. This pick just needs to happen so that I can just move on with my life and just be happy with the decision that my team made. Just don't mess. This is at this point. This is another thing. If this isn't DeVonta Smith, Howie Roseman has to be fired at the end of this year because there's no you can't get this pick wrong. It's clearly there's no options. There's no we'll give credit. We'll give them benefit of the doubt. It's not like Jalen Reagor and Justin Jefferson. It wasn't like they weren't kind of close, right? You're looking for different style wide receivers. If you truly thought Justin Jefferson was only a slot, then you may be more inclined to get someone like a Jalen Reagor we thought was going to be this burner on the outside, right? But at this point for Philadelphia at 10, there's no what ifs. There's no, well, maybe. If it's just literally the only player at 10, if it's not DeVonta Smith, that I will go let's see, is Justin Fields. And that means Philadelphia absolutely believes Justin Fields and thinks Justin Fields is going to be the guy. This has got to be DeVonta Smith. I'm going to order his jersey if it isn't tomorrow. Oh, come on. The pick. Okay, I'm watching NFL Network. It's just right now it's pick. He's talking to some kid in the chair. That should have been that Giovanni guy. If you're picking a fan. I'm not. Whatever you guys are seeing on this video and on stream on the draft tracker, I'm not watching it. You need to see this live reaction. If this is not DeVonta Smith, oh my God. No, they fuck up. They mess up so many times. Okay, we traded with Dallas with the 10th pick. DeVonta Smith. Oh, they didn't mess it up. They didn't mess it up. Oh. They didn't mess it up. Oh, I was so worried. This is the best first-round pick for the Eagles. Because we're a little bit worried about Carson Wentz and the school thing and stuff like that since Fletcher Cox. This is the best I've felt about an Eagles selection since Fletcher Cox. And it's been a very long time. Oh, they didn't mess it up. They didn't mess it up, and they gave the middle finger to the Giants. They leapfrogged the Giants to get DeVonta Smith. Slim Reaper, baby. The Slim Reaper is in Philadelphia. And I love everything about him. His character. Every interview, man, he's been real. He's been honest. I don't think he's going to delete his Twitter 40 times throughout the season like Jalen Reagor did. We have a weapon for Jalen Hurts or whoever will be the next Philadelphia Eagles quarterback for the significant future. Oh, man. I mean, Heisman Trophy winner. We got a Heisman. If you told me Philadelphia before last year's college football season, Philadelphia was going to draft a Heisman Trophy winning wide receiver. We're going to be ecstatic with it. And, you know, if I'm going to be critical of the pick, I just kind of feel like DeVonta Smith was always a first-round wide receiver, but a lot of people kind of propelled him up to that, obviously now, top 10 range because of the statistical season he had with Alabama. And if Jalen Waddle didn't get hurt, he's probably not winning the Heisman. He's probably not having that huge statistical season where if that's why he moved up your boards, like, it's not much to it. And he had a quote. I saw it on Instagram today. He had a quote. DeVonta Smith came out and said he probably doesn't win Heisman if Jalen Waddle doesn't get hurt. Like, he understands that. I love that he came out and said something like that because that's the kind of guy that's going to succeed in Philadelphia, the kind of guy that's honest with himself. And I'm very happy with this. They didn't mess it up. They leapfrogged the Giants. Big F-U. Nate Sudfeld, Hail Mary interception, F-U to the Giants. DeVonta Smith is an Eagle. Oh, it's so nice not having your team drop the ball. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's my reaction. Hey, people thought we were going to blow up. Literally right now, the Bears just traded up in my live stream here. They're probably getting Justin Fields. Very happy for whatever quarterback. If they get Mac Jones, it's going to look bad. But if the Bears get Justin Fields at 11, very happy for Bears fans as well. You guys have suffered enough. But that'll do for me today, guys. That is my reaction to DeVonta Smith going on the Eagles. As always, first time stopping by, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. A lot more Eagles stuff coming throughout this weekend. I'll be grading and reacting to all the Eagles picks here on the YouTube. So, yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.